Welcome to Day 11 of Iyengar-inspired Yoga Sequence in my channel, Soul Yoga with Priya. Hi, I'm Priya, and these sequences of Yoga Asanas are inspired by BKS Iyengar, Yoga Master, his course presented in the book Light on Yoga. So let's get centered, with toes touching each other. Hands, palms facing the screen, taking a couple of deep breaths. Deep inhalations and exhalations, and relaxing the whole body, shoulders for a powerful sequence of yoga. Master Iyengar in his yoga sequences focused on toning the legs, core, and the hip area especially, also focusing on balances. So let's get centered and begin with balancing poses. The tree pose, placing the right foot in the inner left thigh, palms close together. Couple of deep breaths, getting centered. Release your leg, repeat the sequence the other side. The left foot is now on the inner right thigh. Couple of deep breaths in. Now you may sit in Kukatasana or the chair pose. Let me demonstrate sideways how it looks. As if you're sitting on a chair, hands extended above, toes touching each other, and straightening your legs and bend forward. Let's sit again in chair pose or Kukatasana. Couple of deep breaths. And let's get centered. Sitting with your hands extended ahead in Kukatasana. Chair pose helps in strengthening the quadriceps. And from the Kukatasana, let's do a twist, placing the left palm next to your right foot and repeating the twist the other side. Straightening your legs, bending forward. Straightening your back, placing your hands on the calf muscles and then bending forward again. Now you may bend the left knee a little and twist, trying to look straight up. And now let us twist to the right side, straightening your left leg and bending the right leg at the knee. And coming forward, coming up. Couple of deep breaths and getting centered and preparing for Trinkonasana, the triangle pose. Spreading your feet more than hip width apart. Both the feet perpendicular to each other. And bending to the right side. The left hand is extended up. And now this time twisting and repeating the entire process the other side. You may clasp your hands behind, and since I was finding it a little challenging, I'm getting the feet slightly closer to each other, both in the same direction, and then extending the hands behind, clasping each other. Bending forward. Getting to the center, keeping your hands tightly clasped behind, stretching your shoulders. Coming back to Trinkonasana to the right side again. And slowly straighten up. You may walk or jump to the center. Couple of deep breaths, feeling the energy tingling in the whole body. Now let's repeat Trinkonasana to the left side. Both the feet perpendicular to each other, bending from the waist to the left, looking straight up and trying to locate the right thumb with the gaze. And you may twist and place the right palm next to your left foot and look straight up. Deep breaths from the navel center. Get your feet closer to each other, both in the same direction, bending forward and extending your hands behind. Feeling the stretch in the shoulders, let your neck hang heavy. Now let's come to the center. Place your center of the skull on the yoga mat. Extend your legs apart. Clasp your feet with your hands. Feeling the stretch in your hips and the legs. A great way to tone your body. Iyengar sequences helps in toning and firming your legs and the core, also giving you a deep alignment to the universe. You may release your hands, straighten your back. Now let's get the right thigh parallel to the yoga mat. Side angle pose, Trinkonasana. Prasarita Padasana, the twisted side angle. Placing your left palm next to your right foot. Releasing both the hands and then extending them above the head, biceps touching the ears. The right thigh is continuously parallel to the yoga mat. Feeling the stretch in the sides and the obliques. Now you may clasp your hands behind. Now place your left knee on the yoga mat and look straight up, having both the palms next to each other to your right foot. Getting your feet closer to each other and straightening your right leg. Bend forward. Spread your feet further apart, clasp your hands and bend forward with your center of the skull on the yoga mat. Now get your feet together and prepare ourselves for Trinkonasana to the left side. The left thigh is parallel to the yoga mat, the right bicep touching the ear, both the feet perpendicular to each other. Parivrita Parshvakonasana, the twisted side angle pose. Placing the right palm next to your left foot and twisting and looking up. Release both the hands and now extend them above your head, biceps touching the ears with a smiling face, and couple of deep breaths with a drishti point ahead in front of you as a focus point. From here, you may place your right knee on the yoga mat, placing both the palms next to your left foot. Now both the feet are in the same direction, but slightly closer to each other. Bend forward, placing the forehead on the left knee. Clasping both the hands to your feet, bending forward, the center of the skull on the yoga mat. Now you may place both the feet on the center and jump or walk, bend forward, taking a deep breath in and relaxing. Keeping your eyes closed, couple of deep breaths to get centered. Turn towards your right and prepare for Virbhadra 1 or Warrior 1. Both the feet in the same direction, the right thigh is as parallel to the yoga mat as possible, extending your hands up, biceps touching the ears. The left hamstring is completely stretched. From here, step your left foot slightly closer to the right foot, and as if you're sitting down on a chair. This is a modified Virbhadrasana, which will stretch your calf muscles and your foot ankle muscles. Release. Get centered and now preparing for Virbhadra 2 or Warrior 2. Clasp your hands behind and try to get as parallel to the yoga mat as possible. From here, let's move to Virbhadra 3, Warrior 3 pose. Balancing on the right leg, The left leg is extended behind and the hands are straight and ahead in front of you. Come back to this pose if there is an imbalance. From here, let's move into Ardha Chandrasana or the half moon pose. The right palm is ahead in front of the right foot. And like a half moon, you're stretching yourself. Keeping your right leg up, try to clasp your right ankle. The left leg is extended up. You may try to give a balance to your body posture by keeping one of your palms on the floor or trying to hold or you can come back. Bend forward, pull up your toes and taking a deep breath in, come to the center of the mat. Now let's prepare for Virabhadra 1 to the other side. Warrior 1. The left thigh is this time parallel to the yoga mat. Biceps touching the ears. And now get both the feet in the same direction, slightly closer, and then sitting as if in a chair. Feeling the stretch in your ankles, feet muscles, and the right calf. From here, transitioning into Virabhadra 2, like a warrior. And clasping your hands behind in Warrior 2. Trying to get the body as parallel to the yoga mat as possible. From here, transitioning into Warrior 3, Virabhadra 3. Balancing on the left foot, the right leg is extended behind and your hands are extended ahead, biceps touching the ears. From here, transition to Ardha Chandrasana or the half moon pose. The left palm is ahead in front of the left foot. The right leg is extended behind and it's parallel to the yoga mat. Releasing your hands and trying to catch your ankle with both the hands firmly gripped around the ankle, the left ankle. And come back to the center. Padhastasana, pulling your toes, bending forward. And taking a deep breath in. Namaste. Love deep breaths. Let's prepare to sit in Vajrasana for Parighanasana. Get on your left knee and extend your right leg. And try to catch your right ankle with your right hand and extending your hand above. Release your hand. Come to the center. Sit in Vajrasana again. Getting on your right knee, extending your left leg to the side and clasping your left foot with the left hand, looking straight up, feeling the stretch in your obliques. Continue breathing and release your legs. You may now sit in goddess pose. Pressing your elbows on the inner knees. Deep inhalations and exhalations. From here, let's prepare for the crow pose, a powerful balancing pose, the Bakasana. Get your knees under your armpits and try to release your feet. Here I'm demonstrating. In the beginning, you might just release one foot. Let's again prepare ourselves for Bakasana. Balancing poses are great to calm the mind and improve concentration. Let's do it one more time. Keep a drishti point ahead in front of you and release your feet and balance yourself on Bakasana. Arms are getting stronger. The core is stronger now. And come back. Sit in a squat, complete squat. Get your feet closer to each other, placing them on the yoga mat ahead in front of you. And slowly come back. Taking a deep breath in. Getting centered, feeling the energy tingling in the body. Your heart rate would be up by now. Now let's lie down on the yoga mat. And preparing ourselves for Navasana. Eyes, hands, toes, all in the same line. The complete focus on the navel center. And preparing ourselves for Pavanmuktasana with a deep breath in. Lift your head between your knees and relax. Relax your feet. Come back again to Pavanmuktasana to massage the back. Couple of times. Helps in making your spine flexible. Now Navasana with legs slightly more lifted. The focus is completely on the navel center. Gently put your feet slightly down, palms behind your ears, and relax. Let's do Pavanmuktasana a couple of times and release. Pavanmuktasana one more time. And release. Pavanmuktasana again, it helps in relieving any gases, toxic gases, and also relaxing the spine. And release. One more time. And you may release. Extending your feet, legs up. Let's prepare ourselves for Prasarita Padasana. Get your legs 90 degrees to the body, placing your hands behind your ears. And slowly tilt your legs at 45-degree angle, feeling the pressure and stretch in the navel center. Gradually lower the legs further to 30 degrees, and you may release your legs and relax. Preparing for Pavanmuktasana one more time. And release and relax your legs. Lift your legs at 30 degrees. Prasarita Padasana. From here 45 degrees. And coming to 90 degrees. (45 degrees). Further lowering to 30 degrees. And now bending at your knees. Pavanmuktasana. Just rock your body gently, left and right, massaging your back and lifting ourselves to a couple of cycling poses. In Navasana, and hold it there. And you may relax in Pavanmuktasana a couple of times. And from here, let's hold the toes and open up the hips. Now clasping both the feet together, lifting your head up, trying to touch the toes with the nose, and release. Take a deep breath in, and with exhalation lift your head, touching the toes with the nose. Clasping your knees, pressing against the chest, and release your feet. From here, let's move into Sarvangasana, the shoulder stand. The chin is tucked between the collarbones. From there, let's move into Halasana. Try clasping your toes behind your head. From here, moving on to Karnapindasana, bending your knees and trying to touch the ears. And slowly release your legs. And let's move into Ardha Matsyendrasana, the spinal twist. Placing your right foot beneath your left buttock, extending your left hand up, clasping your left hand with the right foot and looking behind. Feeling the stretch in your spine. Let me demonstrate the next variation. Here you are clasping your hands in the gap between your legs. You may now straighten your left leg. Release yourself. Place the right ankle on the left knee, above the left knee, and bend forward. And slowly come back, preparing ourselves for the Matsyendrasana. The other side. Here I am a bit confused. What we did the other time. Yes, this is the perfect time now. Okay, so here we're placing the left foot under the right foot is now beneath your left buttock, and your left hand is grasping your right hand is grasping your left foot. This is a bit of a confused asana, but Ardha Matsyendrasana is a great spinal pain releasing posture. Let me demonstrate a slightly more modified version of it, slightly advanced. Ensure that your hand is going beneath your gap of your legs. You're clasping your hands behind and looking back. This time release your right leg, extend it. And you may release your legs. Now preparing ourselves after the complete Hatha Yoga sequence to some breathing techniques called pranayams. The first one I'm demonstrating is of Brahmari Pranayam. In Brahmari Pranayam, you close your ears and with your fingers and place your fingers strategically below the eyes and above the eyes. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you make a humming sound like a honeybee and vibrate the entire upper portion of your scalp. Take a deep breath in again and exhale with a humming sound. Let's do this couple of times. Brahmari Pranayam. Taking deep breath in again, and with every exhalation you are making a sound as a honeybee, a humming sound. Brahmari Pranayam is known to improve concentration and energize your lungs. You may sit in Padmasana for this. And keeping your eyes closed, release your hands in Chin Mudra on the knees. Get centered. From here, let's do alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. You close your right nostril with your right thumb. Inhale in with your left nostril. And then you close your left nostril with the right ring finger. Exhale out with your right nostril. Inhale with right. Exhale with left. Inhale with left. Exhale with right. Inhale with right, exhale with left. Inhale with left, exhale with right. Couple of times Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. Continue at your own pace. Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. And once you have completed your cycle of Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, you may release your hand and place it gently on your knee, keeping your eyes closed, palms totally relaxed facing the ceiling, feeling the energy tingling inside the body. Feel the silence and the calmness of the entire practice today. Now, with immense gratitude, I fold my palms together in Namaste and thank the sages, rishis, and Master BKS Iyengar for this beautiful sequence of yoga. Thank you.